Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Pyrite. In the last episode, we had to fight for it, but we finally claimed the plane badge from Whitney after lots and lots of tries. But eventually, we had lots of evolutions in that episode, with our Togepi evolving into Togetic, our Fanpy evolving into Donphan, and of course, our Teddy Ursa evolving into a magnificent Ursa Ring. So, in this episode, we're going to start heading north, but first of all, we're going to head south, because I'm pretty sure I have not explored what Pokemon are around in this area at night. I think that is true. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have maybe 10 encounters just to see what's around here at night, as we see Wild Drowsy, something we haven't caught yet. So we're going to save game, I'm going to headbutt, that does literally the perfect amount of damage. We throw a Pokeball. And we catch ourselves a Drowsy! Sweet, so we get the Hypnosis Pokemon. So again, we're still looking to try and, get our Pokedex as full as possible. I'm pretty sure you can virtually complete your Pokedex in this game. But obviously, when I say as full as possible, I mean not like, just get one from every evolutionary family, as I have been doing throughout here, because I'm sure you guys aren't too interested in watching me grind several Pokemon up just to get them to evolve and just just have a full Pokedex. I think that's probably not going to be the most interesting YouTube video in history. So anyway, that's that done. We're now going to head up here, and we are going to be able to also search these areas. And also we'll be able to go into the national park and see what Pokemon are available there at nighttime. Because I'm pretty sure what we need to do is we actually need to head north, and we need to talk to the person outside the, why does your Poliwag outspeed me, and why does it know Hypnosis? Stupid wild Poliwag. There we go. Okay, you're gonna... all of that and you flee. Really? Let me run. I don't care. It's a Poliwag. There we go. Okay, so unfortunately all that Poliwag did was run in, put me to sleep, and then run away. Actually, what we can do is I think we can take on the guards around this area. So yes, we can. Okay, so because it's nighttime, we can take on these people. It's got a level 30 Growlithe, so don't know what it usually has. I'll be honest. But we'll go into Donphan here because we can we can Mud Slap that does huge amounts of damage for what is literally just Mud Slap. But anyway. Mum rings us, says she's bought something for us. We'll be able to check that out later. And we don't want Togetic at the front, so we'll just swap an Ariados as we'll take on the second of the policemen. He has a Machoke. Okay, so Ghost does affect Machoke, which I always find rather amusing. And we can go into Lava and just quick attack. There we go, Ariados grows to level 36, awesome. So we seem to be gaining levels really nicely. That's one thing I do like about this game, about this hack in particular, is that it does seem to be rather balanced. And I think, I've obviously played difficulty hacks before where, things just aren't particularly fun just because, the game isn't balanced in a way that's really, in a way that's just, just means that you have to do an inordinate amount of grinding or something like that. So I'm hoping, I was hoping that I'd be able to sneak by the schoolboy, who has a Gligar, so we are going to Leech. Nope. Going to Quilava here. It has freaking. Don't think. Does Gligar get? I'm not sure Gligar gets Earthquake in this gen, but anyway. And we see a Corsola. Okay, so that's really terrible for. I was hoping you'd go for a Rock type move, to be honest. But anyway, so we can Mud Slap here. It's super effective because water doesn't resist ground, but rock. Water doesn't resist ground, but rock is weak to ground. So anyway, we defeat that schoolboy, and we've got this lady who, yeah, So she's the guy who she's the person you need to talk to trigger the whole, I'll go fetch the water bottle, you can now go back into the national park. Make our way round, and then make our way all the way back down. We can go in. So normally what would happen is obviously they would then be like, oh, we need a strong trainer. There you go. She's like, you know, if I was a strong trainer, maybe if I beat Whitney, she'll let me do it. And so, you know. So you have to beat Whitney in order to do that, and now we can head all the way back. And we can check the... I didn't heal up, did I? That was a code. Sorry for all the back and forths, but yeah, it's just how the start of this area goes. We will heal, and then we will start heading all the way back. So, National Park. So, you guys are usually get stickers on your Pokedex. You give me a quick claw, do you? Yep, so we get a quick claw, which isn't too bad. And then I'm pretty sure there is... So there's the gap in the fence. What are you doing? Printing out stuff in your Pokedex. This is mail I got from my daughter. There's the gap in the fence. So we can head all the way down here, pick up TM28, which I think is Earthquake? Surely not Earthquake at this early. We get a polka dot bow. What's a polka dot bow? Obviously it's a... Powers up normal type moves, okay. So we can give that to... Ursaring. And we also got TM28, which is Dig. Okay, so... Dig is obviously a much better move than... Donphan can't learn Dig? What the hell? That's really silly. Well, we'll have to spend a little bit more time thinking about who we want to dig to. I'm pretty sure Donphan learns Earthquake through level up, so that's at least a plus. You get a full heal as well, which is really useful. Okay, so let's fish around here, and let's see what we can find in this area, as we can poison sting this Hoot Hoot. We see wild Psyduck, but we obviously already have Psyduck. Nice shade. We can, let's see, we've obviously also got battles here, so we can start thinking about doing them. So these Pokefans, depends what sort of Pokemon they have. This guy has a Wooper, obviously only grass is super effective. And a Quagsire, so an interesting pair. Surf takes me out, but we can go into Ursaring. Of course you have a Gold Berry, and we can slash. There we go, crit hit. Nice. Venonat. So we want to save to try and catch this little guy. Headbutt does take it out. Would it take out if it wasn't a crit? No, it doesn't. And there we go, we catch ourselves a Venonat, the insect Pokemon. And I think we need to use our... Do we have an antidote? Please tell me I have an antidote. I'm really not good at this whole, like, you know, keeping my Pokemon alive thing. Anyway, so, you... Wild Psyduck. You, so, yep. Good to take out a Lass who has an Apom. That's another Pokemon that we might actually need to start headbutting trees for. Forgot about that. That might suck. And an Azumarill, which we really have nothing for, unfortunately. We'll just have to slash. Oh, that is so much damage. So much damage. Okay, and then we've got a few more just... That annoying wild Psyduck being here are really annoying, because it means I can't just have like a fire Pokemon out and just take out everything. Anyway, so we'll skip you. So my Pokemon are simply dying. Let me show you how proud they are. Not resisted, so I think Flame Wheel is the better move here. It's not resisted, so I think Flame Wheel is the better move here. It's not resisted. Takedown can take out the Teddiursa, and then a Pikachu, which we will Mudslap. And then we'll Mudslap again just because we don't want to risk a takedown miss. I'm pretty sure Mudslap has higher accuracy. I think that's everyone but this person here. So, the world of Pokemon is deep. There are still lots of things we don't know, but I know more than you, because, you know, you're just aggressively optimistic. And I missed a Mime, which I should have Night Slash. Sorry, not Night Slash, Faint Attack, but nonetheless, we slash away, we get through the Schoolboys team. Doesn't look like there's anything too interesting, unfortunately, in the National Park at night, which sort of sucks, but anyway, we can get a Mint Berry. And they are for Awakening, so that's really not the worst thing that could have been. We are gonna battle the Sudowoodo. I reckon it's probably only going to be about level 30. Level 35, okay, so slightly higher. Still, Donphan should be able to deal with this. If we get one more, and then we'll try and catch this Sudowoodo. 1, 2, 3. Does not like the Pokeball. Ah, come on. Come on, Sudowoodo. I know you. I mean, Sudowoodo doesn't have a particularly high catch rate anyway. Which sort of sucks. I could go Ultra Ball here, but I don't need to because we catch our Sudowoodo, the imitation Pokemon. And we end there, and eventually, cool. So now, obviously we can head back this way to Violet City to quickly heal up. And also to do some other thing. What else do we want to do around here? We want to talk to the guy this side of... We want to talk to you. Here we have Mail, Kenya, there we go. Dark Caves leads to another road. He gives us TM50, which is Nightmare. Grab some bitter berries very quickly. Kenya is now outside of our party, which is fine. What we want to do is we now want to go back and grab the Pokemon that we were using for... what Pokemon were we using? Panko, Marrow, Snubble will be at the bottom. Sandshrew, I think we were using Cut on. Do you have Cut, Sandshrew? Yes, you do. Okay, cool. So yeah, so now that we can cut, which is going to be particularly useful in certain areas, we can also, I mean, we need the Pokemon for Flash, really. Because then we'll be able to explore Dark Cave. So yeah, I need to work out the best HM slaves, really, in this gen, so that we can really utilize that sort of thing quite nicely. I know that most electric types learn Flash and stuff like that. We can find a Hyper Potion, but we have no more space, so we do actually need to go to the Mart and heal up. Sorry, and stock down, I guess. Sell, sell this X attack, sell this X defend. White Apricorns we can eventually give to Kurt. And everything else is quite useful, so we'll keep that, and then we'll grab that Hyper Potion. That tree grows back very fast. So we'll grab the Hyper Potion, and then what we'll do is we can also grab a very quick little item just around here. Just here, we can cut through here, and then we can talk to him. He's going to give us Raw. And then, what else do we want to think about doing? What we could do is we could actually do the Ruins of Alph. I'm just very... what I need to do in the Ruins of Alph is I need to solve the puzzle. because we still need to catch an unknown. So if I'm just going to quickly try and do this as fast as possible. I'd be very surprised if this changed. It's particularly symmetric, this one, so it's not that difficult at all. It's a Kabuto. I think it actually goes the other way around for some reason. Yeah, it definitely goes the other way around. Oh, look how fast that was. Okay, so we're going to get dropped in, and then we're hopefully going to encounter some unknown. We have the G unknown, I guess that is. Yeah, we're really not going to be able to hurt you whatsoever. We're just going to actually have to chuck Pokeballs at it and hope. Do I have any sleep things? No, I don't. I literally have no status moves whatsoever. So yeah, unfortunately we're just going to actually have to chuck Pokeballs and hope for the best. There we go, we catch ourselves an unknown, the symbol Pokemon, and we're not defeated. And there we go, yeah. So that's just Bill telling us that that filled up box 2. Because obviously we just swapped out of box 2. Yeah, we can talk to him and essentially that just triggers more things. I can't remember exactly what it does, but anyway. Do we get these berries? Paralyzed Cure berries, cool. So now we want to go to the Pokemon Center and change box to box 3. And then we want to start heading even further. Yeah, because if we head down, that just takes us back to... We never fought this guy. Okay, so he's going to read our thoughts, he says. Another psychic, so that's actually a really not bad thing for us because we should be able to... Does Leech Life miss? I didn't realise Leech Life missed. Confusion is super effective, unfortunately. But we can go to Ursa Ring here, we can Feint Attack. Probably would have been better to Slash because I'm pretty sure Kadabra's defense is much weaker than its special defense, so... But anyway, nothing gained, nothing lost. Just going to see if we can find Apom just very, very quickly. Just like maybe one in each of these 5 trees. We already have Execute, so we don't need to worry about that. Because we did find a Heracross, if I remember correctly. We did find a Heracross. As we see Wild Pineco, but we already have that. We've obviously done some more headbutting than I remember doing. We have some Wild Ladybug in the trees. And we have some more Wild Ladybug. So cool. Anyway. So now what we want to do is we want to start heading up this way. Because this will lead us to Ecruteak City. And I think that's pretty much as far as we're going to be able to reach by the end of this episode. Gyarados is at level 37, so it's not so bad that he's not available for the next few battles. So we're going to be able to search this area. We obviously see Wild Raticate. We don't need to catch that because we already have a Rattata. It's 3, as we're going to be able to find some Apricorns. And the back is full. So what we can do is we can just very quickly give... We can't actually give... Well, we can give Sandra the Quick Claw. Not that Sandra actually needs the Quick Claw, obviously. I'll have to remember to take that off him, essentially. Which probably means I won't, but anyway. Come on. We see Wild Murkrow. Okay, that's really cool. So we definitely want to save. We will headbutt. That does so much. I didn't mean to attack again. I'm very glad I saved now. Back. Pokeball. Ah, wow, okay, so you are not going to cooperate with staying in the ball, which is... There we go, we catch ourselves a Murkrow, the Darkness Pokemon. Anything else around here? Looks like just Murkrow, Rattata, Eradicate, Hoot Hoot, pretty much. Cool, 2 more. Another Murkrow. And another Hoot Hoot. Okay, cool. So I'm happy to continue on as we are unfortunately put to sleep. Come on. Come on, wake up. 5, 6. Sweet, and now we can take on this small battle here. So we have Anne and Anne, I think, with the twins, where they have themselves a Stantler, which is actually a pretty powerful Pokemon, and it outspeeds pretty much everything on my team except for Quilava. As Ursaring wants to learn Snore as well, but obviously we don't care too much about that. We obviously see another Girafarig just to compound our hatred of well, no, I wouldn't say hatred, but our dislike of that Pokemon. And then we're going to be able to take on this person, who has Execute. So we're going to Feint Attack. And then Haunter, which we can obviously Feint Attack, because we don't want to do a normal type move on a Haunter. And then we can Feint Attack, if I could Snore, you know, they'll be saying, why aren't you snoring? Anyway, we can just take down and take out that Drowsy. We take out the Psychic's Pokemon, and we can finally reach Ecruteak City. We will Pokemon Center it up, and then what we will do is we will just chat around. Do you know that Move Tutor? Okay, so there's something new there, which looks like you can have Move Tutor in this game. Such that if you have a set number of coins in the game corner, which apparently is in here, I don't know where it is. That's the Kimono Girls. Let's just see. That's Burnt Tower. Sorry, that's the Burnt Tower. That's the Tin Tower. That's the Move Tutor's house. I'm the Move Tutor, and get your Pokemon incredible moves that will make them invincible in battle and only cost you 1,000 coins. So you need coins from the gambling, essentially. So that's quite cool. So yeah, anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. It's obviously been a bit of a shorter episode, just sort of going around making sure we, you know, travel between cities. But in the next episode, we're obviously going to hopefully be able to take on Morty. We'll certainly actually have to see what sort of level his Pokemon are going to be at. We definitely don't want to enter the gym, obviously, because I don't think we'll be able to... Obviously, well, we won't be able to exit the gym. And then hopefully once we get Morty, we can obviously then start surfing. And once we can surf, we might be able to find a final member for our party, because I'm really looking for a water type. I think a water type really balances out this party. We really don't have anything in that sort of way, so yeah. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of my playthrough of Pokemon Pyrite, and I hope you will join me on the next.